Coming at you full-fledged, it's your boy Regg, with another video for y'all, man. Welcome, YouTube. Coming straight in, hit that like button, comment at the beginning, middle, and ending of the video, share for others to see, subscribe if you're new, and of course, hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop. And let's get straight into it. So, the Los Angeles Lakers were defeated in their second game of the season against my Los Angeles Clippers Thursday night. And if you were to miss out on this game, either if you had plans, you fell asleep, you forgot about what time it was going on, you didn't have NBA League Pass, you didn't have a free website to watch it on, and you just caught the highlights, you caught some highlights this morning, you would tell yourself, this was a pretty solid game. The Lakers only lost by 6 points. But if you watched the game like I did live, you saw some things that were quite concerning if you're a Lakers fan. And some things that should be uplifting for a Clipper fan in the future. And we're going to get into some detail about that. So, while the game was won by only 6 points, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was back and forth. It was some great showing of defense and offense from both teams at times. Going into halftime, I believe the Lakers went on a 12-0, 14-0 run after the Clippers had their way in the first quarter. I think they was up by 12, 35-23. For sure, 35-23. Then as the game progressed, it was back and forth. Then the Clippers just took control and led the charge to the dub. And yeah, like I said, both of them had great showings of defense and offense, but one was just more consistent than the other. The Lakers. Jeez, the Lakers, man, they shot a terrible 33 of 94 from the field. That's 35% as a team. They shot 20% from the three-point line, 9 from 25. And if you heard the press conference of LeBron James after their game against the Warriors on Tuesday night, he admittedly, I don't know if he's trying to I don't know if he was telling the truth or he was throwing his teammates under the bus like usual. He said this team wasn't constructed with lasers, and that's absolutely true. And if you was to ask yourself why they keep shooting threes, I will give you the answer. The answer is they have a bunch of guys that are, 1/3 of their big three are past their prime and can't get by anybody like they used to, unless it's somebody way smaller than them or way less unathletic than them now. So when they can't get past anybody, they get desperate and they shoot they shoot threes. So that was one of the reasons they couldn't hold the lead and they were to lose to my Clippers. But even more so, let's look into the players. LeBron James, he had a pretty good game. He had 20 points, didn't score as much as he did in his first game against the Warriors earlier this season, Tuesday to be exact. He had a near triple-double with 10 rebounds and 6 assists. Playing pretty good defense. He had a defensive highlight against Paul George late in the game. That block, he had 2 blocks, and he had a steal. His plus minus, his impact on the game was shown more than his game in the his impact in this game was shown way more than his game against the Warriors Tuesday night. That's for sure. But he had a -1. But compared to his other teammates, he played fairly well. Anthony Davis, he had 25 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. shooting 9 for 16. He had a solid game. He had a nasty fall as he bit on a punt fake from Kawhi Leonard, and thankfully this dude is okay, man. He said he didn't need a sub when Darvin Ham asked him, and I'm glad he didn't, man, because, man, I don't want to digress too much, but these dudes, man, they be falling so awkwardly. You would think they have some kind of balance, and it'd be the big man. They need to, I know I said this before, they need to take some landing classes or some ballerina courses or something to learn how to land, because that was scary last night. But thankfully, again, he wasn't hurt, and he played a solid game. I'm going to say the player of the Lakers, the player of the game, the MVP on the Lakers side was definitely Lonnie Walker the fourth. He shot a high volume for sure, but sometimes that's what you need. Sometimes it's not all about the field. Sometimes it's not all about the field goal percentage. It's more of the aggression that's shown. And saying that, Lonnie Walker the fourth, the Skywalker, he had 26 points, 2 steals, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. He had a crazy lob from I think it was Westbrook. Yeah, one of the guards threw him a crazy lob late in the game, and I knew this. I knew we could see this out of Lonnie Walker the fourth coming from the San Antonio Spurs. He's been playing with Popovich for a while now, so he knows how to play team basketball. It's just all about whether or not the Lakers gonna give him, more looks with the ball like they did tonight. Is he gonna shoot over 20 times every game? I don't think so. But I want to see what they're gonna do with him, because this team, while they don't have their bits is kind of light compared to previous years, man. They can make it work if they can make it work, man. They can make it work. They have Lonnie Walker the fourth. They have Juan Toscano Anderson, who played well. 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. He played well. They got one, and they got Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves, he had a higher plus minus than LeBron James last year. So I don't see why they can't make it work. Pat Bev, he had the highest plus minus on the team, but he had a triple single. So he was 1 for 7, 16% from the field. That's not good. We need some more offense from y'all. So, Westbrook. Let's go to Westbrook. I'm not going to get on Westbrook's head too much. He played, well, yes I am. He played 27 minutes. And he went scoreless. 0 from 11 from the field, 0 for 6 from 3. I told y'all, they got desperate and kept shooting threes because they can't get by their man anymore. But Westbrook had 4 assists and 5 steals. That's pretty concern. That's a pretty good thing to see from Westbrook, considering that he's not known for his defensive prowess. And Darvin Ham coming into the season said that he was going to, try to make Russ a more defensive-minded player. And while he went scoreless, you could say he was the best player on the team against the Warriors. This time, that wasn't the case. I'm going to say Lonnie Walker was the best again this night. Then it was AD, LeBron third, maybe Juan Toscano. Then Russ, he didn't have a good game, man. He didn't have a good game. So those are the reasons the Lakers lost. Now, let's get to my Clippers, man. Let's get to my Clippers, dude. Wow, what a game, bro. What a game. The fact that our main guys played on minutes restriction and we still won with the big three against the big three. It just goes to show how better we are than this team, and then how it's really levels to this shit, man. The Clippers, they beat the Lakers for the 8th consecutive time in the regular season. And as a team, they shot 46% from the field, 31% from 3, 9 for 29, not that good. And 21 to 20 of 31 from the charity stripe, which is 64.5%. And yeah, man. Our main guys returning from injury. Kawhi Leonard, he has 14.7 assists, 2 dimes, a nice steal against LeBron James, and one of those that steal ended with one of his 2 assists. You know what I'm saying? He had 50% from the field, 21 minutes. He played well. His first shot of the game, I think it was over Juan Toscano Anderson, or it was over somebody. It was one of somebody was guarding on somebody that was too little. He's still hitting those fadeaways. He's still strong, and like John Wall said in a post game interview he's just playing like he's practicing. He doesn't see anybody. He just want to get to his spots. He's raising up and he's making them. So that's what he did. And speaking of John Wall, his first game since 2021, back in the Houston Rockets, played well, 25 minutes, 7 of 15 from the field, pretty well. 0 for 4 from the 3, though. You know, he said again in his post-game interview, he said he didn't want to take his he was talking about his first shot opportunity coming into the game and how it was a 3 and how he didn't want to take it. He wasn't taking the 3 when he first came in. He wanted to get to his spot, which is mid-range, which he did. I don't think that really affected us that much, considering we won. And his field goal percentage, he, again, 0 for 4 from the 3-point line, but he still had 15 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. And he looked, this is probably the best I've ever seen John Wall defensively. He played well. He played some solid defense this game. Then our third guy on minutes restriction, Paul George. He just had I believe he had a shoulder injury or upper limb injury last season, and he had to have some season-ending surgery. He played 36 minutes, the most of all 3 players. Shot 33% from the field, 4 for 12. 10 rebounds, though. That's impressive. 2 steals, 4 dimes. He had the highest plus-minus. You could say he was the player of the game just by plus-minus, just impact. That's what plus-minus supposed to show. 15 points. Marcus Morris Sr., he played well, man. I hope we don't trade this dude, bro, because we got some players, bro. I hope we go the whole season with no moves, man, because this team is just good, man. Marcus Morris Sr. was bodying Juan Toscano Anderson and Lonnie Walker the fourth with them fadeaways. He had a tough and 1 early in the game, bro. 14 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Norman Powell did his thing. He didn't shoot well, 2 for 8, but when he was asked for it, he played good defense. He did what he was supposed to do when his shot's not falling. Reggie Jackson's same for him. Not as efficient as he usually is, but he gave us some instant offense. He shot 3 for 9. That's 33% from the field. He had 8 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal. And our player of the game, in my opinion, was Ivica Zubac. Ivica Zubac, former Laker, talk about a missed opportunity with that, giving him away for free to us. He had a double-double, 14 points, 17 boards, and an amazing 5 rejections. You feel me? Now, he just got signed coming into the season. Ivica Zubac just got signed to a 3-year deal. And over these past few years, with us losing Paul George and Kawhi to injury, we were wondering if we were ever going to see that leap from Zubac offensively. Yeah, he had some good output considering the people he had on his team, but they also weren't playing as much with him. So I think we got a glimpse of what a newly signed Ivica Zubac can do. And it wasn't against no Jonas Valanciunas, no disrespect to him. It wasn't against no Steven Adams. It wasn't against a Rudy Gobert. It wasn't against a damn those guys. It was against AD, a top big in the league. So y'all should be watching out for that. Y'all should be watching out for that. How does it feel, Laker fans, that y'all lost to Ivica Zubac last night in minutes restriction? You didn't lose to the Clippers. You lost to Ivica Zubac and the big three, who kind of didn't play half of their peak minutes. So, that's just some observations I seen about this, man. What a game from us. Ty Lue. What can I say about Ty Lue? Ty Lue, one of the best, if not the best coach in the league outside of Steve Kerr. Showing adjustments, making his guys motivated, keeping his team for one more time, one more goal, man. Like I said in my everything, the more things change, everything stays the same video. It's the Clippers and Warriors' conference to lose, man. The more minutes we go get, the more dangerous we gonna get. The more comfortable John Wall is gonna get. The more willing Kawhi Leonard is gonna be to take some more defensive risks. Those snatch away steals, those diving for the ball, stuff like that. The more shots Paul George is gonna take. He only took 12, and he had a plus 16. He had a positive 16 plus minus. So, again, very concerning for the Lakers. I mean, they had some glimpses, but I don't think they just have the structure, man. They got too many parties. They got Jeannie Buss and a Kurt Rambis party and a Rambis party. You got the LeBron and Clutch party in L.A. You got Darvin Ham, who's trying to get some say as the coach, even if that's not the coach they initially wanted anyway. It's too many cooks in the kitchen, and I don't think they could come up with some structure. This is probably the most structure you will see the Lakers this season, and they shot 35% from the field and 20% from three. So, good luck, Laker fans. You won't be better than us this season, the next 5 years, the next 10 years. Yes, you got your bubble ring, but y'all know that was fake. So, good luck to y'all, and Clipper Nation, stand up. Subscribe to Locked On Clippers, man, if you want to get some more detail of the progression of the Clippers and what they really doing to make this season happen and go on a deep postseason run. Follow Locked On Clippers. Subscribe to them. And that's all I got to say in this video, man. Like the video, of course. Comment at the beginning, middle, and end. Share for others to see. Subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you can see every time I drop a video. If there's a particular topic you want me to speak on, hit that link in the pin comment section below. I always mess that part up, and donate to the Rays, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm out. Until next time.